Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven and welcome back to Farm Simulator 19. As you can see, I'm starting a playthrough using the Marwell Manor Farm map. And you might be asking, Simulated Heaven, why are you playing Farm Simulator 19? Why are you not playing Farm Simulator 22? Surely everyone is playing Farm Simulator 22. Well, not me, and I'm going to explain why. In my opinion, Farm Simulator 19 is by far the best and the most immersive farm simulator game in the series. But I need to be a bit more specific. I am talking about the modded version of this game. And I will explain why. There are two mods that are available in Farm Simulator 19, which in my opinion make this game amazing for a farm simulator game. And I think I'm going to say that those words, farm simulator, a lot in this video, so be prepared. One of them is the precision farming mod or free DLC that's available. And what that does is that basically forces you to think about the soil quality on your farm. You can't just plant anything anywhere. You have to think of soil quality. So you use this lovely contraption that's on the back of my tractor, and you have to go around your fields and you have to test your soil, work out the type of soil and the pH of your soil, and then that will feed into what you're able to plant or the growth rates that you will see on those fields, and also it'll make you think about how you can improve the quality of your soil. So that for me is one thing that's amazing. The other thing is there's another mod which is called Seasons mod, and if you've been around this game for any length of time, Farm Simulator 19 I mean, you have most probably heard of this mod. It is really popular for good reason. The fact is that for me this adds even more immersion onto this game, and it's a level of immersion which is not available in Farm Simulator 22. Yes, they have a Seasons mod available on that game, but it's a much more simplified version. So what does the Seasons mod in Farm Simulator 19 do? It, as the name suggests, it adds seasons into the game, funnily enough. So the map will change according to the season, but more importantly the weather will change, and it will get hot and it will get cold and it will get wet, and that really affects what you're able to do on your farm. Like a real farmer, when you have this seasons mod on, you can't harvest a field if the crops are wet. And there's an icon that will show on your screen that will show when the crops are wet, when the moisture in the crops is too high. Like a real farmer, if the ground is frozen in the winter, that will limit what you're able to do. There are also specific times when you should be planting or harvesting your crops, right? You can't just do it at any time. So for me, this adds a massive element of realism and immersion into this game. And for any of those that know me, you will know that the whole reason that I got into simulator games in general is that I love anything that has realism and immersion. So when I am playing Farm Simulator 19, when you add in these two mods, and I will leave a link in the description for these mods, I would much rather have that level of realism than the slightly improved graphics and vehicle mods that are available in Farm Simulator 22. For me, the most important thing is that I'm immersed into the world of being a farmer. The other thing I really like about this season's mod is it kind of forces you to slow down, and it forces you to enjoy being a farmer, right? And it's like the tasks are slower and they feel like they have more weight, right? So one of the things I think a lot of people they get wrong when they are playing farm simulator games is that they will essentially rush through everything. They will very quickly plow, cultivate, seed, spray, harvest, everything one after the other really, really quickly. But in this game, when you have the seasons mod activated, that's impossible. So it forces you to slow down and to really, you know, take your time with the farming, and you can only do certain actions at certain times. And yes, this game has really good mods for the maps and for the vehicles. Yes, it might not be quite as good as the latest game, but for me it's more than adequate, and I would much rather have the extra immersion that I have by adding the seasons mod and the precision farming mod. The other thing I haven't said is it adds kind of challenge, right? So I mean, like, it's far harder when you have to organize your farm around the timings and the seasons. So it isn't only about immersion, it's also about, you know, it adds a challenge, and for me it makes this game a lot more enjoyable. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I would love to hear what you think in the comments section below. Do you agree, or would you rather play the latest game and have the slightly better graphics, or are you more for immersion, a bit like me? Anyway, I'd love to hear in the comment section below, and thank you for watching.